Have you ever poured your heart into a relationship, given your time, your care, your energy, only to feel completely drained, unappreciated, and emotionally empty? If you've ever felt that way, there's actually a name for it: emotional bankruptcy. It's more common today than most people realize. Every healthy relationship needs emotional balance, a fair exchange of love, care, and understanding. But when that balance disappears, when one person keeps giving and the other keeps taking, something breaks inside. The relationship begins to lose its warmth, communication fades, intimacy weakens, and slowly, it starts to feel like you're loving alone.
So what exactly is emotional bankruptcy? It's when someone feels emotionally drained within a relationship, like they've run out of feelings to give. You might feel empty, tired, or even resentful because you're constantly investing emotionally, but not getting the same love or support in return. Over time, this imbalance leaves you hollow inside, dissatisfied, disconnected, and often bitter. Think of your heart like a bank account. If you keep making withdrawals, giving love, listening, caring, but your partner never makes any deposits in return, eventually the account runs dry. And that's when emotional bankruptcy begins. There are many reasons why this happens. Sometimes one partner simply neglects the other's needs. Maybe they're too busy, distracted, or emotionally unavailable. External stressors like work pressure, financial struggles, or health issues can also drain emotional energy and pull attention away from the relationship. Past trauma plays a role too. When we haven't healed from old wounds, we may struggle to connect deeply in new relationships. And perhaps the most common cause, a lack of communication. When feelings aren't shared openly, misunderstandings pile up. Eventually, the emotional distance between partners grows so wide that it feels impossible to cross.
How do you know when you're emotionally bankrupt? Here are a few signs. You no longer feel satisfied in your relationship. Conversations leave you drained instead of uplifted. You start to feel resentment, or worse, apathy. You might stop caring about your partner's feelings, avoid affection, or withdraw emotionally. Even small arguments feel exhausting. Sometimes you fight too much, and other times you avoid conflicts completely because you just don't have the energy anymore. These are clear warning signs that your emotional health and your relationship need attention now, not later. When emotional bankruptcy goes unchecked, it can damage even the strongest bonds. You might see emotional detachment, where one or both partners start looking for connection elsewhere. Arguments become frequent, resentment builds, communication breaks down, intimacy fades, and without emotional support, trust and affection slowly disappear. The stress can even affect your mental and physical health, leading to anxiety, depression, trouble sleeping, or a constant feeling of sadness. Experts often say that emotional bonding is the foundation of any lasting relationship. Without empathy and understanding, the relationship risks becoming cold, stagnant, or ending altogether.
So, what can you do if you or your partner are facing emotional bankruptcy? The first step, acknowledge it. Pretending everything's fine will only make it worse. Then talk about it. Have open, honest conversations without blame. Share how you feel, but also listen to your partner's perspective.
Sometimes professional help can make a huge difference. Couples therapy creates a safe space to understand what went wrong and how to rebuild emotional connection. Reconnecting doesn't have to be complicated. Go on dates again. Spend quiet time together. Do small things that remind you both of why you fell in love. And don't forget self-care. You can't pour from an empty cup. Take time to rest, to heal, and to rediscover your own happiness. Check in with each other regularly, not just when things go wrong, but as a healthy routine of emotional care. It's always better to prevent emotional bankruptcy than to fix it later. Here are a few habits that help. Be a good listener. Communicate your emotions openly. Respect boundaries. Make time for each other. Support one another's personal growth. When both partners feel seen, heard, and appreciated, the relationship becomes a safe space again, not a battlefield of unmet expectations. Emotional challenges are a part of every relationship. But remember, feeling empty today doesn't mean your love is gone forever. With honesty, patience, and mutual effort, you can rebuild what was lost and come out stronger, more connected, and more emotionally fulfilled than before. Because love isn't just about giving, it's about giving and receiving in equal, gentle measure.